Well, it is that time of the evening and the week, which I love the best. It is our Fun Friday. I think I'd get up. Need to write it up somewhere. I say it differently every time. Friday Fun Forum. There we go. Special guests join, and we just discuss some of the bigger stories of the week, some of the lighter ones as well. Very quickly, though, before I do get to my guest, Maria's text in and says, I agree with you, Kelly. Let her swing both ways and see what happens. So it's fair, talking about the boxer, Algerian Iman Khalif. In fact, we will bring this up with our guest today, ex-broadcaster Nick Trott. Trotty, how you going, me old China?
Yeah, I'm good, Leah. How are you? Yeah, good. Been a good week.
Have you been? Yeah, it's been a good week. This is my first week I haven't felt like I'm not going to cough up a lung. I had pneumonia, Nick.
A real pneumonia or just pretend pneumonia like your man flu?
It was real. No, real. Don't start like that. I was very sick. Bugger. You bugger.
Thoughts and prayers, Leah. Thoughts and prayers.
Have you managed to dodge any bugs this winter?
I think I got man flu.
Oh yeah.
I got an award last year from not using any sick days. How's that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's it was. I had a couple of days off this year. Actually, I was actually zonked with the proper flu.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let's jump in, Trotty. The boxing at the Olympics between Angela Carini and Iman Khalif. What's your thoughts?
Well, facts. Okay, yeah. So there's been a heck of a lot of there's been memes, there's been tweets, there's been just everybody and on Facebook, and everyone doesn't do any research or anything. Just, yep, I'll share that. Why is a man boxing a woman? So I thought I'd do a bit of a deep dive, and I did some digging, and she was actually born a woman. This is Iman Khalif, and has always been a woman. Okay, and she passed. Here is the crux. She passed all medical regulations to take part in these Olympics. Okay, so where the confusion is, stay with me here. The confusion comes in March last year. She was disqualified from the Worlds due to elevated levels of testosterone. So that doesn't mean that she was born a man. It's most likely that she took some sort of banned or illegal substance to try and boost her testosterone to gain that competitive advantage. So she's clearly a drugs cheat and not a biological man. So more confusion because the now disbanded IBA, the International Boxing Association, which was corrupt and is now no longer,
right.
That president of that, who was a Russian, so he's corrupt as well, said publicly that she had XY chromosomes. Now, that was based on no evidence whatsoever. He just made that up and tweeted it. And everyone's jumped on that bandwagon and is repeating that as gospel. So, end of the day, until we actually see test results for a biological sex test, you know, the old XX chromosome equals woman, XY chromosome means you're a man.
Yeah.
Iman is a woman with extremely high testosterone levels who has the build of a bloke. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, Trotty, that is an eye-opener. I must say, I'd done a little bit of a deep dive, I thought, and I thought that she had DSD, that difference of sexual development.
Got to go dark web, Leah. Got to go dark. But what about that opening ceremony? What about that opening ceremony? I mean, the band Gajira was good. But can I just put my boomer hat on for a minute and say, bring back the marching bands? You know, remember those days out in the middle of the paddock playing modern covers with some fancy synchronised marching, the stuff that the North Koreans do when it's bloody old Kim Jong-il's birthday. Get some of those inflatable wavy arm men round the outside. Everyone in the crowd gets a glue stick. Kill the lights, save those around for 5 minutes. That fills a bit of a filler. Release a couple of hundred doves as signs of peace. Counter that with a flyover with some Air Force fighter bombers, and then finish it with the fireworks.
Yeah.
Boom, there's your Olympic
You've done it.
opening ceremony.
But what do we
what
get?
What will Paris 2024 be remembered for? Obese tranny Jesus. I've got dibs on that for a band name, please. Obese tranny Jesus, okay?
Please welcome to the stage, Obese tranny Jesus.
Having his last supper with some bloke in the background. Did you see that with his twigs and berries hanging out? I just didn't get it. I missed the mark with me. I'm sorry.
Do you know what, Trotty? For the first 5 or so minutes, all we've talked about is men, chromosomes and twigs and berries. So,
there you go. Tick that off.
Tick that off. Get that done already. All right, Trotty. Let's move on. The Green Party.
Don't make me do this.
Come on.
You always throw a curly one at me. That link to the story sent me to the Greens website.
Oh no!
So I filled in the petition as my favourite name. I did as Mike Oxlong. So you can read it. So it's something. It's been nice doing these little Friday fun features with you, Leah. It's probably my last one.
Hell no, you're back with me on Monday. Hey, quickly, just for our listeners, we've got to just quickly say, so what the Greens did at their annual conference was, of course, whatever they do. But one of the centerpieces was they're asking the government to back renters' rights. There's all sorts of initiatives like rental warrant of fitness, rent controls, the abolition of no cause evictions, everything they've banged on about for years. So, take it away, Trotty. What'd you make of it?
You had 7 years to do something. You obviously couldn't be asked when you had the perfect opportunity to bring in laws to finally kill off any rights a landlord has, and now you're throwing shade onto the next government and passing it on. So, everything the Greens Party and opposition represents is stuff they could have done.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Next. Well said. Well said, Mike Oxlong. My producer, she'll turn my mic off soon. It'll be all right.
I know, she's going to.
She will. She's hovering. I can see her finger hovering. Let's talk. This will get the boomer and you upset as well then, Trotty, about Prime Minister Luxon has announced a reset on the welfare system, and already sanctions have started for those that are not attending what the government, if you're on a Benny, you've got to comply with a few things like looking for work. That's a good thing. But the policy, tell you what, has kicked in. There has been sanctions increase of more than 50% since this time last year. Is it that old benefit bashing, or is this seriously what we need?
I think let's break it down. If you want something, right? If you want something, whether it be a new pair of shoes, or you want to learn a new skill, or you want to take up a new hobby, for example, what do? You take the necessary steps to achieve what you want. Okay, so if you're currently unemployed and you're on a benefit and you want to work, doesn't it make sense to take advantage of every opportunity that you get given to you to get a job? Otherwise, to me, if you don't turn up to a job interview that's actually been scheduled for you by someone else to help you get that job, then that means that you don't actually want to work. And if you don't want to work, then why should I, as a taxpayer, support you to get up at lunchtime, take drugs, and play PlayStation all day?